Fortunate enough, yes, everything is back to normal. I think after we had the ship on Monday that was returned. Since then, we have not had any of that. We had a delay with the one that started working yesterday, but I believe that it's everybody's interest to make sure that that had not departed, including the vessel itself. So the vessel was prepared to remain outside English Key for a while to make sure and give enough time. And I do appreciate that coming from the agents of the ship, of that ship, to be able to stick around to make sure that they can come in when everything is back to normal. Because while the sentiment might be that you can get other people to do the work, yes, that is possible. But you can, if you can get it done without duress or any sort of emergency sort of situation, because sometimes that can also distract and have the shipping agent decides not to come in. So it's always better not to get to that point. But yes, everything is back to normal, and while nothing was signed, I think what was agreed by the teams is that we just continue negotiations as per schedule, which we had already had the 15th of December and the 22nd as our next 2 dates of negotiating. So we will just continue to negotiate next week, Tuesday.
Could this have been averted, all this this industrial action for 3 to 4 days? Could it have been averted?
My opinion, yes, it could have been averted, and that's the reason why my position with the fact that the union and the stevedores have a right to strike, and I will not argue that. They do have a right to strike. The union has said that they do have that right. They have also said that they are not an essential service, and that is true, but that is questionable. But that is something for the government to look at, or the Port Authority to look at. But while they have a right to strike, my position has always been with the union and the president of the union is that I understand that you have that right, but in a negotiating situation, that cannot be the way to do negotiating. I was asking for them to, if you are prepared to strike, let's get a notice that you want to strike. Give me a day or two. I think it's fair. I think it's, if we're trying to negotiate something, let's use an example. I say 6%, you say 8%. If every time you leave the room, your last thing to me would be, so will it be 8 or not? And then you leave and you strike. I think it's a better situation to say, you know what, we want 8, you want 6. I will advise you that within 2 days, if we can have another discussion. It's like leaving the table, thinking about it, and coming back again. You need a period of time for that. And I think that is fair. To say to me, we are not in agreement, we give each other time to think about this, but there's a deadline that within 2 to 3 days, if you haven't been able to come to a solution, not to come to my 8%, then I will strike. That is the period that I'm asking for.